Hi guys, so I have just been to someone's house and dug up a massive privet hedge for them, and I've got quite a lot of possible, hopefully if they survive, bonsai bits out of it. Now I've just been planting this one up and I thought, why the hell am I not documenting this? So had loads of growth on it. It was kind of like this. It's got a load of roots coming out and it's already in like a raft form of a bonsai. So I've cut it down to some buds that have already started. I don't know if it's not gonna focus, but you can see, you can see them. I've cut them down to sets of buds if there are some, thinned it out a bit, because I think we've got a start here of a possible really nice kind of raft style bonsai. Now the trees are out. If you come around down here, these are the other bits that I've managed to collect. They've all got bits of roots on them. This one I thought was really cool. Got a really nice bend to it. But I'll do separate little videos on all of them. What I'm going to do is, rather than show you me potting them up, I'm going to pot them up and then I'll just show you once they're potted. This one I really liked. I think this has got some really good movement in it. Big nice selection of roots on it, so I'm hoping that'll last. It's got a bit of growth as well already on it. And then this one has no roots on it. Well, it has one small root there, but I'm just hoping that maybe I can get that to grow if that's still alive, because that'll be great. If it is, it might be dead though. I need to check under the bark in a minute. But yeah, and then there's this massive chunk right here, which goes all the way up. But yeah, I will update you once I start potting them up. Okay guys, so I've planted up another 3. First 2 are these very small little ones. I've just put them in normal plant pots at the moment. The soil mix I'm using is my normal bonsai soil, but mixed in with normal compost, peat-free compost. This one I'm actually really looking forward to surviving. I hope that one survives because I love the movement on that trunk. Now there's this one as well, and I like the look of this one. I think they could all be really nice trees once they're cleaned up and slightly, you know, growing a bit. But it's spring coming up soon, so I just hope that they do take and they start budding out. I'll feed them all throughout the year and basically won't be touching any of these for a year now. Just leave them. We've obviously got the kind of foresty raft looking one. I really look forward to that one if that survives. All of these had quite a lot of roots on them, which is nice. And obviously next I've got this one here. I've got a very thick one here with quite a few roots on it. This one as well, quite possibly. It's not got many roots on that one though, so that one might not make it. This huge one, I have no idea what I'm going to do with all of that, but it's got a lot of root on it, at least I think. So we'll have to wait and see. It's got a bit of growth on the side here, so this one's definitely living somewhat. It's got a lovely bit of callousing here where it's been damaged before. So yeah, I'll carry on potting them up and I'll be back in a minute. Alright then guys, so that is it finished. So we've got the big stump here. Unfortunately this one doesn't have any roots attached to it, and I have no idea how well privets root, if this is even really still alive. But I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna keep it moist, and I'm just gonna hope that maybe somewhere on the tree there might be some sprouts coming, and I can always cut off bits, but this bit's really nice and thick, and it's got a great kind of bit of bulge here. It's nice. I think it could be a really nice tree if it roots. This one here, this tall one, has got quite a few roots on it, and it was, as you've probably seen from the last clip, it was about four different bits poking up. But I've trimmed back the big useless roots, taken off a lot of the other bits here, and I've just kept basically the main big branch. I might in a minute I might just cut this back a little bit, but I'm hoping that on the actual main trunk will have new sprouting bits, because obviously I don't really want this top part. I'd like to get more branches lower down, and then we can eventually cut this off. This wasn't from today, but it's also another kind of Yamadori thing. I have no idea what this is. I think it's probably actually not even worth keeping as a bonsai, but it is alive, I think, because the buds are starting to swell and open up. I found this at work. I think it possibly might be a sycamore maple. That would be my guess, but this needs a lot of trimming as well. But it's got a nice load of low branches here, and I wouldn't mind keeping this as maybe cutting off this whole top part, and developing these little branches down here. But we'll see about that when the time comes. Now obviously you've seen the other ones. I just also got out my juniper cuttings from last year, from my Itagawa juniper. I think they're alive. They haven't browned off all winter, so I think they managed to survive it. But there's 2 of them. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these yet. And then in these 2 little tubs here are my 2 Chinese elm cutting, well 3 actually, there's 2 in that one and 1 over there. I do have a few more bits, but I decided not to use those because quite frankly that's what, 6 privets, 6 bits of privets now. I don't really need any more. I don't really want any more. But anyway, yeah, I will keep you guys updated, and hopefully over the next couple of weeks we might see some sprouting happening. Take care, hope you enjoyed the video.